What's up, guys? This is your boy Christopher Joe, and today I will be reviewing the Maono microphone. It's an XLR slash USB microphone. You can easily connect to your laptop or your computer. You can use for YouTube, podcasts, streaming. It's a really nice microphone. I'm going to review it. I'm also going to compare it to my Yeti and my Rode Wireless Go, which are my other two main microphones. Show you the test of this and the test of the other one so you guys can compare it. And I'm going to be connecting it to my MacBook, my 2013. So let's start with the unboxing. I wanted to say thank you, Maono, for sending me this and giving me the opportunity to review it. So let's get straight into it.
Tommy on the beat, yeah.
Okay, guys, so right here I'm going to show you how to set it up with the arm. Okay, so you have your arm. This is what connects to the microphone. This is what you connect to the bottom so you can connect to your desk. So this piece right here is going to go slide in here. You're going to have to move your knob out the way so it can slide down easily so you can tighten it in. Now here you go. Now this part you just wind down. You'll be clamping this on the end of your desk. That is in. You can see that it turns easily. It's very, very sturdy and very clean. Now this clamp on here, I'm gonna leave it on here because I'm gonna connect this to the top of here. This is just an extra piece you can use for a different microphone. So I'm just gonna place this to the side. Right now this is all we need. And oh, this is perfect with the ring because you can pretty much set this how you want it. Have it right next to your face. Right now you're hearing audio coming straight from my camera, which is my Osmo Action 3. Okay, so I have it almost set up. I just want to show you guys one other cool thing. So on the bottom here, you have your USB connection. You can connect your headphones to it so you can monitor yourself. The XLR connection. And also, I just found this out. This is like extremely dope. There's a brightness button on here. You can change the color of the ring around here. And I think that is so freaking dope because for something that is so inexpensive, so far you can get a lot out of a simple microphone like this. Like, I think that's really, really cool, especially if someone is streaming or even just doing YouTube, because it just brings something aesthetically out from your microphone when you're using it, especially if you're like one of those podcasters that, you know, show your microphone, or even if you're streaming. I think that's like so clever. That's so dope. That's really nice. So even if you press this button on here, it changed the color of the ring around the knob. Whoever designed this, they get an A plus. They get an A plus in my book. Okay, so this is the audio coming straight from the Maono PD200x. I hope I said that right. I'm just gonna babble here so you guys can just get a test of how it sounds. I was saying off the camera that I like how you can, well, that's the mute button, so I'm gonna press that. But they have a mute button on here. They have this ring light, which if you actually press the button on the bottom, you guys can probably see it. Changes the color of the ring around here. I think that's extremely dope. That is very clever. Also, there's a ring. It's probably gonna be hard to show you, but I'll show you guys with the other camera. There's a ring around the volume button. If you press the volume button in, it changes to two different colors. I think that was extremely dope. Very creative. So this is an audio test. I know my camera is not the best right now. I switched over to OBS using my face cam on my old MacBook, super dinosaur old. I'm gonna get some coffee here. So this how it sounds, like a little backed up. Um, I think the only this like aesthetically, I think this microphone looks amazing. Like it's very compact. It's not bulky. It's not big. The arm and the cage is very dope. It makes it looks very professional for the price, and it looks very clean, and it seems easy to use. I mean, I just connected it to my MacBook. I'm sure Windows is probably a lot easier. I haven't used Windows in years, but I do remember Windows being a lot easier to use than Macs. And this is just me not really on it. I think the only thing I don't like aesthetically that I can't really tell is just the volume rocker. I'm used to volume rockers having a notch to let you know which way is higher and which way is lower, which for me is not that big of a deal. It's not like a deal breaker. Don't get me wrong. I just usually just play with it and just see like, okay, how is it gonna sound if I go left or right? Which I'm sure maybe what. Actually, I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. Tell you which way it's really supposed to be because I honestly don't know. But like my Yeti, my Yeti, uh, you see it has a dot on here, lets you know where the rocker is at. So to say if this is high, this is low, you'll know which way it's turning. On here is just completely black. Um, but like I said, it's not a deal breaker for me. I think that's the only thing I can say about. It's the only thing I can really complain about as far as aesthetically, because I mean, aesthetically it looks amazing. Like it's really dope. It's really clean. So I'm gonna listen to this audio, and then next we're going to test the Blue Yeti and compare it to this. So this is the sound coming from the Blue Yeti. Um, Something told me that this was called the Blue Yeti and not the regular Yeti, but it confused me because it's not blue. And I know that's a very stupid comment, so don't judge me, but that's exactly how I felt. So, one thing about the Blue Yeti, um, I know this is just a comparison video, but I mean, it's not a really comparison video. This gives you an idea of what the Maono sounds like compared to microphones like this. This one, I can't remember the price. I've had this for years. I've had it since like maybe 2016, and I've just been rocking with it. I've never even thought to upgrade. I've used this for music, podcasts, lots of things. It is a tad bit older. It has one of those old USB connections to it, but I mean, it gets the job done. This one is a little more intricate than the Maono as far as like changing like the voice patterns and how it catches your voice as far as like around or sitting up front or things like that. But the only thing I don't like about this is that it didn't come with a filter like this does. So that's why I have my pop filter for the Yeti. That's why I have my pop filter for the Yeti, because when you sing your piece, it pops like extremely bad. But mind you, this is an older microphone, so it was definitely time for me to upgrade anyway. So I'm actually going to switch completely to this because I mean it looks better, it's newer. I know the quality of the Yeti. It's not like bad, but it can be better. But it takes a lot of fine tuning to get it. So I mean, raw, it's not, it's not 100. Like, but it's you have to do a lot of fine tuning with a microphone like this to get it to sound how you might want it to sound. I did listen to this for a second, and to me, it sounded exactly where I needed it to be because it's not really much I do with microphones these days. As far as what I used to do with my Yeti, as far as music, like now I just pretty much just do YouTube and a lot of streaming. But even though like how it sounds and how easy it is to just set up and just use straight out the box, I probably would use it, at least try it out for different stuff like music or things like that, because you never really know what you can really get out of a microphone until you try it. Why do I keep talking in this one? I'm supposed to be talking in this one. I'm so sorry. So this is just me rambling so you guys can know what the Blue Yeti sounds like. Straight, just me holding it, so you guys compare it before. So you guys compare what it sounds like compared to the Maono. Okay. Okay, so I just realized that it is very hard to connect a Rode Wireless Go to your MacBook, but I surprisingly had everything that I needed to connect it to it. So I'm going to lower this down a bit because it looks like I'm peaking. Well, maybe not. I've listened to how the audio sounds on the Blue Yeti. Actually, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to finish this video on the Maono. So we're going to switch over. So you guys got a sense of how the Rode Wireless Go sounds like, and we're going to switch over to the Maono to close out the video, closing thoughts, because I have listened to the audio. Okay, so I got a chance to listen to all three microphones, and I'm not even going to be biased here. I'm going to be 100, and I'm going to keep it real because I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. But to be honest, this is a really dope microphone. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Like I'm gonna be like 100% honest. I'm gonna tell you why I like this microphone. Not just because aesthetically, but because of the sound. Just sounds so much richer, so much cleaner than the other microphones that I already have. When I listen to the Blue Yeti, it sounded pretty canny. Like it sounded like I was speaking like I was in a can. So I didn't like that. It sounded very I don't know. Compared to the Maono sounds so rich and very compact. I noticed when I talked on the side, I kind of withered away, but that's good because I feel like it might isolate different sounds that's in the background. Because sometimes I might have the heat going because I'm in Michigan, or I might have the air blowing depending on how Mother Nature feels. So I feel like it kind of gets rid of a lot of sound because it's capturing what's right in front of it. As far as my Blue Yeti, it's very, I don't know, it sounds very mechanical. I know it's older too. It's from 2016, so it is a tad bit older. And my Rode Wireless Go, I didn't even expect it to sound so terrible. I'm actually surprised how bad that sounded. It makes me wonder if I should even still use it. I don't think that one is really made for what a microphone like this is made for. I mean, that is a wireless microphone that's used for like you know, I mean, you can use it for talking head videos, but it's not per se usually connected to a laptop. It's mostly connected to a camera. So I'll give that one a slide, but I was very surprised how bad it sounded. I thought that might outdo this one because I listened to the Blue Yeti first, and the Blue Yeti just sounded it just sound very canny. Sound like I was talking through metal. Maybe because I didn't have a cushion, but I mean, it didn't come with one. I had to get my own pop filter, so straight out the box, the Blue Yeti, at least the one I have, the older one, yeah, that's a no bueno, no bueno at all. This is probably a definite winner, and I really like the fact that it has an XLR because I have a new Tascam Field microphone, so it makes you wonder how good it can really sound if you can even like add it to Audacity, add some compressor to it. If you're doing a podcast, you can always edit your voice and make it sound a lot better than it already does. So I really like how this microphone sounds and how it looks. Um, it's a really great camera. It's not really much to say. I think the fact that it looks good, like aesthetically with the lights and everything. I mean, I'm a lover for all black as well. It's compact. I love the ring. It's definitely to me. It's a really great camera. Camera. It's a really great microphone. It's not really much more I can say because I mean it's versatile and it looks nice. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to say thank you again, Mayano, for sending me this microphone because I mean it's extremely dope, and I appreciate you guys giving me the chance to review it because the price tag on this thing is not bad. I would definitely recommend this to a lot of my friends because it's definitely worth it. It's a very underrated microphone that I definitely suggest people to get because under a field test that I just did, I'm very surprised how good this microphone sounds. Like I was not expecting it to sound as good as it sounds. And the guy who sent it to me, he wanted me to be honest. He didn't want me to lie. I'm like, cool. I mean, I have no problem with that. And I'm gonna be honest. It's really dope. Like I really can't complain. So I know I babbled a lot. I just want you guys to get a sound of how these microphones sound. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll put all the links in the description for each microphone. But if you're like me, this is the one you guys need to check out. So I will holler at you guys later. Peace.